Well, it's exciting. Team Canada, they won the gold.
And the guys are back. And but before we get started on how they won the gold and all that, tell us about the English guy. And you're sure he was born in England and raised in England,
Well, I looked up Wikipedia, so his name was Liam Kirk, and he was tied with in the league or in the tournament with 7 goals. Him and Mangiapane both were tied with 7 goals.
Yeah.
So a Brit.
So how would he learn all his hockey? Where did he?
Well, they have hockey over there.
Yeah, I know,
but it's not high end hockey by any means. But yeah, they said that was kind of the whole thing of the tournament, and was this Brit getting 7 goals.
Well, first of all, let's go back with the guys that won the tournament. I love to see them sing. They lost their first 3 games, as everybody knows. And Connor Brown, who plays for Ottawa and going to have a good team next year, he led the tournament with 16 points. Now, Andrew Mangiapane, is that how you say it?
Mangiapane, pretty good. Yep.
Tough. Mangiapane and Henrique were tied for 3rd. I thought he was. Everything seemed to click when Mangiapane came over.
Yeah, that's Gerard Gallant, who was the coach. That's what he said. He says, we just kind of holding the fort because they couldn't score. And then as soon as he came, everybody started to score.
And they threw that on the line. Nick Paul, another Ottawa guy, he got the winning goal.
Yeah.
I
just on that winning goal. So it's really like they have overtime, right, for the gold medal, and it's 3-on-3 overtime.
Oh, I like 3-on-3.
So everybody loves.
And you go, boy, 3-on-3 overtime for the gold medal is something like that. Like that is super intense, and I don't know if he did it on purpose or what, Dad, but
I know I can't believe that he did.
He lost the draw, and he walked around the fin, and the puck came right to him like the guy passed it, and the Finns kind of froze for a second because the guy won the draw in Canada's end. And then he got the puck and gave it to Connor Brown, and they went up and scored on a 2-on-1. And I thought, did he do that on purpose? Did he let that guy win, step around him, get the puck right on his stick, and then go into 2-on-1?
I don't know, but I want to. I whatever happened, I thought Connor Brown got the puck on a skate, put it over to Nick Paul in the net. But I'd like to say, again, here I am again. All the guys from Ontario, and there are a lot of guys from Ontario that we saw them play.
Yeah, on the GTHL, there was a lot of guys.
I got them here. Michael Bunting, you remember him? And played for Don Mills. Mario Ferrero, I wonder if he's any relation. Toronto Marlborough's Don Mills, any relation to?
I don't know.
No,
I don't think so.
Liam Foudy, remember him?
I remember Liam Foudy. He's an
Markham Majors.
Markham, because he was an interesting guy where all the parents asked, do you need your kid to be on the best team for the scouts to watch?
Yeah.
And Markham didn't win very many games that year, and the London Knights took him 20th, and look at him now.
Yeah. And Andrew Mangiapane played for Toronto Titans, Mississauga Senators, and Toronto Junior Canadians. I remember. Oh, yeah. And now here's a guy I really like, Cole Ferretti, played for Vaughan. Remember him, Tim?
Yeah, he was a real speed demon.
Yeah, he could really go. And I think he got the prettiest goal, this guy, Brandon Peary, Toronto Nationals. Remember that little deke he gave?
Yep.
And number 1 pick in the National Hockey League is going to be Owen Powers, Mississauga Reps. Boy, did he ever play good. And
yeah, but I remember, it was funny, I remember watching him, and you and I liked him, but he was big, like he was 6'3" back then, right?
He was a big guy, yeah.
And you always say the same thing with guys like that. They got to improve on their skating.
Yeah, everybody says.
But boy, has he ever.
Oh, boy. And you know what? I hope they let him play. He's going to go to Buffalo. You know, there's another thing, too. I can't see how the guy could do any better than he did in Buffalo. The general manager, he signed the guys and
the owner spent the money.
Yeah,
they got Stahl. They broke the bank for Hall. They got
Skinner.
They gave, I don't know how much he's making now.
$8 million.
$8 million. And it didn't work, and he didn't work out. And you go, well, it's not like they didn't pay these guys.
No, and Jack Eichel making things he wants to get out. He's never won anything there, and must be frustrating every year. The same thing. He gets hurt near the end, and
But-
anyhow,
but Owen Powers was going there. But he was, it's funny because we always had him. We thought, okay, when we were watching that year, I think we said the best defenseman was either Owen Powers or Brant Clark.
yeah.
And he was the guy from Don Mills that played on with Shane Wright and who did great in the under 18 tournament. And I think they'll probably go 1-2.
Yeah.
So Seattle will take. I bet you Seattle takes him.
Well, I hope Buffalo, when they get him, they let him play his style, and his style is go with the puck. I couldn't 3-on-3. They had him out there. You know, a big guy like that, they usually.
Yeah, I like just the one story I thought I'd throw in. I know we're going a little bit long, but it's funny. But when they were playing Russia, they were in overtime, and Troy Stretcher, he goes down and makes just an unbelievable move, puts it between his legs. Like as you say, Dad, it was something like in practice. Walked around the Russian defenseman. He didn't know where it was and sifted it over to Mangiapane, who got the winner in overtime. So they were interviewing that Stretcher, and he goes, they said, where did you get that move? That was unbelievable. And Shane Doan was assistant general manager.
Yeah.
He was over there. He goes, well, I was doing it in practice. And he came down and gave me crap. He says, you're doing it in practice. Why don't you do it in a bloody game? So I thought, I better do it. So he did. It was just like, it was probably the highlight move of the tournament to win
If
it.
you had Rock'em Sock'em,
That would have been-
that definitely would have been on it.
Yeah. And so you have to say Roberto Luongo did a great job getting
The
everybody.
GM, he's 1-0 now. He's the face of the franchise in Florida, and he
I
did.
wonder if he's going to be the GM of the Olympic team.
Well, he will now.
Yeah.
And he did a good job, and he brought the guys over. And Gerard Gallant, as we talked about earlier, Roberto, I saw an interview, and he said, I thought I ruined his chance for the National Hockey League.
Well, they were 0-3 losing to Latvia. But the one guy we got to mention, though, Dad, was Darcy Kemper, the goalie. He was the difference.
He was the difference, and he played a great game, and I played the whole game. And Darcy, you did a great job, and I just love it when you sing, and everybody puts their arms around each other, and they sing "Oh Canada."